Hey everybody, thanks for joining us for another episode of I Only Ask Because. Your host Tony, my co-host Dr. E, and we had a very interesting Super Bowl weekend. So I just want to get right into talking about, I guess, the game, but then also just, of course, the halftime show and everything going around with that. So you want to go ahead and get us started?
I will start with why is everybody being so petty? I only asked because I thought that in terms of the halftime show, even though that is not my preferred genre, say of music or anything, I really don't know any music by that artist.
Yeah.
I was introduced to it obviously during the halftime show, but some of the comments that I've been reading on social media seem especially petty to me. And if it's petty to me, it's probably super petty because, as your audience probably doesn't know, one of my nicknames is Petty LaBelle, right? I can be as petty as the next person, but um, hearing comments like, "We don't understand why they had to have hip hop artists," and like I've been saying, I'm sure I've said it on this show. I don't understand why people think that even though approximately 50% of, I'm just gonna keep it a buck, most of the players in the NFL, I'm quite sure, listen to hip hop a lot.
Oh yeah,
So if we're not catering to their demographic, then what demographic should we be catering to? Again, I think this has been my favorite in terms of music, my favorite NFL season because of the new music that was introduced on Monday Night Football. And
yeah,
I've talked to you about that before, how I think it's very representative cross culturally. But for years, I'm going to say years because I don't know how many years, on Sunday night, I've been listening to some variation of country, a country music artist. And I mean, not like a top tier country music artist. Like, maybe that sounds good to someone. Obviously, if we're getting it year after year, it does. But all I'm saying is, look, in my Rodney King voice, can we all just get along? Can we recognize that there's no such thing as paying illegal taxes, paying black taxes, and paying hip hop taxes? This is everybody's country,
yeah,
and I can tell it's everybody's country because we all get, except for a very select few, we're all getting tax bills,
yeah,
right? So if I'm using U.S. currency and if I'm paying U.S. taxes, then I do feel like I should be part of the consideration, which I want you to jump in.